welcome to the PMR studio. I'm so glad you've made it to class today. What you'll need for this session is a Pilates ball or a small pillow, which you can fold in half and activate that. Use it as a replacement for the ball. You'll also need a Pilates mat and a water bottle. So for this session today, we will be strengthening our deep core, okay, our powerhouse. And why is that important? Well, because it is the centralized station to be able to support our spine and our pelvis, okay, our trunk. When we have a solid core, strong core, that can help us easily get through our day-to-day activities. All the things we need to do can help increase range of motion, as well as alleviate any tension or stiffness that you have in your spine, right? When you have a strong, solid core that helps stabilize the rest of your body. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and jump into our session. So grab either your pillow folded in half or your ball. Let's stand in the middle of your mat with your knees soft. Let's bring your pelvis to neutral and start by resetting our posture by bringing your shoulders up, down, and back. So from here, I'm actually going to turn to the side here for you. I want you to extend the ball in front of you. Let's begin with a few simple breaths. So we're going to inhale as you engage your abdominals and glutes. You're going to press the ball between your palms. Exhale, release the air. And you're going to release the tension in between your palms and the ball. So again, we inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. Press the ball between your palms. Exhale. And during your exhale, I want you to go ahead and make sure you're completely getting all of the air out, okay? So inhale, expanding your lungs with air, and exhale. Feel the air directed into the sides and the back of the rib cage, okay, during this lateral breath technique. And we're going to start out soft as we're doing by just activating the deep core through our lateral breath movements. Nicely done. Last one, we inhale, press the ball between your palms. And exhale. Release the tension between the ball. Beautiful. From here, I want you to go ahead and bring the ball in front of you. We inhale as you bring the ball up and overhead without your ribs flaring. As you exhale, you're going to bring the ball down. Inhale, press the ball between your palms. Bring the ball overhead. And exhale, bring the ball back down. Nicely done. Last time. From here, I want you to go ahead and bring the ball to your side, ball between your palm or pillow, and comes up and overhead as you inhale, side bending, reach, and exhale. Use your abdominals to bring you back to setup position. Again, we inhale as we side bend up and over, stretching out those intercostal rib muscles and obliques. Exhale, use your abdominals to bring you back to start. Last time. So as we tap into this lateral breath technique, bring the ball to the opposite side, same thing. So as I was saying, during this technique, it allows correct contraction through the abdominal wall, okay? So thus it's very important to tap into this technique during all of your Pilates sessions. Even with simple moves like this, you are tapping into your core work, okay? So from here, go ahead and make your way to your mat in a seated position. So I want you to go ahead and place the ball, not at your belt line, but a little bit above that, okay? Now, to support your body, I want you to go ahead and place your forearms on the mat. Now, if your pelvis is shifted up, I want you to go ahead and tilt it back, drawing your belly button to your spine, engaging that deep core, okay, your transverse abdominis. Bring your shoulders up, down, and back, opening up your chest nice and wide. From here, I want you to inhale as you engage your abdominals and glutes. Bring your right leg to tabletop. As you lower your foot down towards the mat, you're going to exhale to bring your leg back to tabletop, okay? So we're going to inhale, lower the toes down towards the mat, and exhale, bring your leg back to tabletop. We inhale, lower down, and exhale, return to setup position. Now, a beginner variation, like I'm doing with my opposite leg bent, a little bit more challenging. You can extend the leg long. Try not to get a Charlie horse in your foot, just like my foot is doing right now. Does not feel great, wouldn't recommend it. Too bad we can't control it, right? Nicely done, everyone. Last time. Beautiful. From here, keep the leg in tabletop. I want you to extend leg long. Bring it back to tabletop and tap the toe towards the mat. Again, bring your leg to tabletop. Extend leg long. Back to tabletop. Lower the toes down towards the mat and repeat this process. Okay, so during this process, I want you to try to keep your pelvis nice and steady. Okay, don't lose your mind-body connection as well as your core and glute connection. So if you feel like your pelvis is tilting the opposite direction, I want you to reverse that, tilt it back. Okay, draw your belly button to your spine. Keep your chest open, nice and wide here. Okay, shoulders up, down, and back. Beautiful. Last time, toes come towards the mat. Back to tabletop and leg fully extended. Set that foot to the mat. Let's repeat this little series on the opposite leg now. Okay, so we begin by setting your pelvis in that neutral position. Bring that opposite leg to tabletop. Inhale, you lower the toes down, and exhale, return to setup position. Okay. Don't lose that core engagement. It's so easy to lose that and have your pelvis just revert back to that tilted position. Now, if it doesn't feel good to you or you're not able to maintain that same position in your pelvis, you can always just lower your toes down as far as you are able to maintain that same position there, okay, your neutral pelvis. So you should feel this very simple move, right? It's not very challenging. The hardest part is keeping your pelvis in the same spot. And moving with precision and control, as always, right? Nicely done. Last time. Exhale, come up. Inhale, bring the toes towards the mat. And exhale, return to setup position. From here, I want you to go ahead and extend that leg long. Back to tabletop. Lower the toes towards the mat. Back to tabletop and extend leg long. Really press long. Beautifully done. You should feel your core engaged, okay? You should start to feel it in the low abs, the transverse abdominis. Last time. Beautifully done. So set both feet on the mat. From here, I want you, if your pelvis is reversed, tilt it back. Okay, open up the chest wide. From here, I want you to go ahead and bring one of your legs to tabletop and then the opposite leg. We're going to alternate here by extending one leg long and then repeating on the opposite side. Okay, so the leg that's not extended, I want to stay in tabletop, and the leg that you extend long, I want it to be hovering 1 to 2 inches off the mat. Do not lose that core engagement. Now, if you're saying this does not feel good or my pelvis is not able to stay in that same position, you can always keep one foot on the mat, so you bend one leg and extend the other long. So inhale as we bend, extend long, and repeat, okay? Zone into your mind-body connection. How do you want to feel at the end of this workout, okay? What results are you looking to feel and to see, okay? Last time. Nicely done, friends. From here, I want you to go ahead and bring your legs to tabletop, tilt your pelvis back. You're going to inhale as you bring hip bone up and over until your trunk rotates. Exhale, bring yourself back to setup position. Again, inhale, bring the knees down until your trunk rotates, and exhale, use your abdominals to bring you back to setup position. So we're going to glide the femur up and over in this top leg until your trunk rotates, and using your exhale to draw you back to setup position. Okay, challenging our balance and stability here with the ball between our back, but also aiding in some support there as well. Beautifully done. Last time on both sides. Stay with me. I know you're feeling it. Right there with you, friends. Here we go. Coming back to setup position, I want you to go ahead and place one foot down to the mat and then the other foot. From here, you're going to press yourself back up. Alrighty, from here, come on down to the prone position, alright? So you're going to place the ball underneath one of your knees or the folded pillow, either one, okay? Curl your toes under to help you with that balance and stability. Place your palms or your fists underneath your shoulders. Now from here, I want your legs to be hip distance apart. Shift your pelvis to that neutral position, and then you're going to sink into your shoulder blades. If your head is sagging down, I want you to retract it back, okay? Think slight double chin. Heart shines forward. From here, we're going to inhale as you engage your abdominals and glutes. You're going to extend one of your legs long, lower down to the mat. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, okay? Challenging our core here with this little plank variation. Yes, a plank is a Pilates move. Okay, now as you do this, I don't want your back to arch and your leg to be lifting higher than hip height. Okay, so if you're losing that neutral pelvis, think tilting your pelvis down. Okay, that will help you. Stay with me for 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done. Go ahead, roll the ball to the opposite side or pillow. Place it underneath your knee, and then go ahead and get set up there in that correct form to set you up for success during this plank variation. Curl your toes under. Inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. Extend one leg long. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Your gaze is straight down at the mat, okay, not out, as that will create a kink in your cervical spine. All right, we don't want that. Challenging our balance and stability here with this ball placed underneath our knee, which also challenges our core, our deep core work here. 2 more. The last one. Nicely done, friends. All right, from here, we're going to go ahead. Let's open up the pecs a little bit. Bring your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers. You're going to open up the chest nice and wide. Hold the stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done. Now, with the ball, I want you to go ahead and place it in front of you. Inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. As you exhale, you're going to roll the ball forward and then sit into it. Doing a few stretches here to end our session today. Opening up through the front of the shoulders here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, return to start. Nicely done. Go ahead and crisscross the legs. Now you can place the ball underneath your palm. You're going to inhale as you side bend up and over, rolling out the ball, and exhale, return to setup position, palm meets the mat. Inhale, side bend up and over, and exhale, return to start. 1 more. Beautifully done. Pass the ball into the other palm. Same thing, we inhale, engage your abdominals. And we roll out, stretching out the intercostal rib muscles as well as the internal and external obliques. Last time. Beautiful.